Have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions, living a life that doesn't feel like yours? Carl Jung, the brilliant mind behind modern psychology, believed life only truly begins when you find your true self. He uncovered a path to unlock your deepest potential, and it's simpler than you think. But it starts with a single, bold step. If this sparks something in you, hit like, subscribe, and drop one word in the comments to join us on this journey. Your support helps us share Jung's transformative wisdom with the world. Take a second right now. When was the last time you felt truly connected to who you are? Maybe it was a moment of clarity, a burst of creativity, or a decision that felt right in your gut. That's the spark Jung says can ignite your life. In the comments, share one word describing how it feels to be your true self, free, alive, or something else. Today, we'll dive into Jung's life-changing idea of individuation, the process of discovering who you really are, and reveal how it can help you live with purpose and authenticity. This isn't just about self-discovery. It's about starting a life that feels vibrant and true. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to begin that journey. Stick with us, because this could be the moment your life truly begins. Why does finding yourself feel so elusive, yet so essential? Let's explore Jung's wisdom to find out. What does it mean to truly live? For many of us, life feels like a checklist. Graduate, get a job, start a family. But something's missing. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychologist who revolutionized how we understand the human psyche, believed life begins when you discover your true self through a process called individuation. Today, we'll explore what individuation means, why it's the key to a meaningful life, and how you can start this journey right now. Let's meet Sarah, a 30-year-old teacher from Chicago. She had a stable job and a busy social life, but she felt empty, like she was playing a role to please others. One day, she started journaling about her dreams and noticed a recurring theme of adventure, something she'd always suppressed to seem responsible. This realization sparked a question: was she living her life or someone else's? Sarah's story reflects a truth Jung taught. True living starts when you align with your authentic self. Individuation isn't about becoming perfect. It's about embracing every part of you, the good, the messy, the hidden, to create a life that feels whole. Think about your own life. When do you feel most like yourself? Maybe it's when you're creating art, helping others, or just being alone with your thoughts. Jung believed these moments are clues to your true self, waiting to be uncovered. In the comments, share a moment when you felt truly yourself. What were you doing? Many of us wear masks to fit in, but Jung argued that shedding those masks is the first step to a vibrant life. Without this, you might feel stuck, going through the motions or like you're living for others. His wisdom offers a roadmap to break free. To understand why finding yourself is so powerful, let's dive deeper into Jung's psychology and the process of individuation. 1. Encounter your shadow. This means recognizing the parts of yourself you've ignored or repressed: anger, envy, or vulnerability. Have you ever felt drawn to qualities in others that you secretly denied in yourself? That pull is your shadow speaking. 2. Embrace your persona. This is the mask you present to the world. Student, professional, parent. Individuation asks you to honor this role without being consumed by it, so you can choose which parts serve your growth. 3. Listen to your dreams. Jung saw dreams as messages from the unconscious. What recurring themes appear in your sleep? Pay attention to symbols and emotions. They guide you toward wholeness. 4. Integrate opposites. Jung taught that true selfhood includes both light and dark, masculine and feminine, rational and intuitive. Can you accept that you can be both confident and insecure, strong and tender? 5. Live authentically. As you integrate these elements, your decisions naturally align with your inner truth, career choices, relationships, creative pursuits that feel deeply meaningful. When have you dropped your mask and acted from the heart? Reflect on that moment. It's a glimpse of individuation in action. Individuation is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Each step you take toward knowing yourself enriches every aspect of your life, from how you connect with others to how you face challenges. Imagine waking up each day with a clear sense of purpose and belonging, no longer bound by expectations that aren't yours. Ready to begin? In the comments, share one action you'll take this week to honor your authentic self, whether it's writing in your journal, exploring a suppressed passion, or simply pausing to notice your feelings. Your journey toward true living starts now. Jung believed that most of us live disconnected from our true selves, trapped by expectations from society, family, or even ourselves. He called the journey to find your true self individuation, a process of integrating your conscious and unconscious mind to become whole. This means embracing not just your strengths, but also your shadow. The hidden parts like fears, doubts, or suppressed desires. Society often pushes us to hide these parts, encouraging us to wear a persona, a polished mask that makes us seem likable or successful. But Jung warned that living behind this mask disconnects us from our core, leaving us feeling empty or lost. When you start individuation, you peel back that mask to discover who you really are. Think about it. How often do you act a certain way to fit in, even when it feels wrong? Maybe you stay quiet to avoid conflict, chase goals that don't excite you, or present a version of yourself you think others expect. These choices pull you further from your true self and keep you living a scripted performance. If you don't embark on individuation, you risk living a half-life, successful on the outside, but unfulfilled inside. Jung said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." Without this journey, you might feel restless, like you're chasing someone else's dreams, or struggle with self-doubt, wondering why happiness feels out of reach. Over time, this disconnection can lead to burnout, anxiety, or even a sense of purposelessness. Imagine waking up years from now, realizing you've lived for others, not yourself. Recall a time you felt disconnected from yourself. What was holding you back? Maybe it was fear of judgment, a need for approval, or an unexamined belief that you're not enough. Individuation isn't about abandoning responsibilities. It's about aligning them with your inner truth. Jung believed this process unlocks your unique potential, letting you live with purpose and authenticity. It's not always easy. Facing your shadow takes courage, but it's the path to a life that feels alive and whole. In the comments, share a time you felt you were living for others, not yourself. Your honesty might spark a breakthrough for someone else who's struggling under the weight of expectation. Now that we see why finding yourself is so vital, let's explore what individuation really looks like through Jung's lens, unpacking the steps to integrate your shadow, honor your authentic desires, and build a life that reflects the true you. So what does it mean to find yourself, according to Jung? Individuation is about integrating all parts of your psyche, your strengths, weaknesses, conscious mind, and unconscious shadow, to become your true, whole self. The first step is confronting your shadow, the parts of you you've hidden, like anger, insecurity, or unfulfilled dreams. Jung believed these hidden parts hold the key to your growth, but ignoring them keeps you stuck in patterns that no longer serve you. The second step is listening to your unconscious through dreams, intuition, or moments of clarity. These are signals from your true self, guiding you toward authenticity. Have you ever had a dream or a gut feeling that led you to a surprising insight? Jung taught that finding yourself isn't about changing who you are. It's about uncovering who you've always been. Let's meet Alex, a 35-year-old lawyer from New York. He built a successful career but felt unfulfilled, like something was missing. One night he dreamt of playing music, a passion he'd abandoned to pursue law. When was the last time a dream nudged you to revisit a forgotten passion? Alex started practicing guitar again, and it rekindled a joy he hadn't felt in years. Through this, he realized his perfect life was built on others' expectations, not his own desires. Alex's story shows how individuation sparks a life that feels true. The shadow might reveal uncomfortable truths like suppressed creativity or fear of failure, but embracing it frees you to live authentically. The unconscious, through dreams or gut feelings, acts like a compass, pointing you toward your unique purpose. This process sets you apart, making you not just another face in the crowd, but a fully realized individual whose choices reflect inner truth. Jung believed individuation isn't selfish, it's essential. When you live as your true self, you contribute your unique gifts to the world. But it takes courage to face your shadow and trust your inner voice. Think of a moment you ignored your gut or hid a part of yourself. How did it feel? That discomfort is your invitation to dig deeper. These two steps, embracing your shadow and listening to your unconscious, are the heart of individuation. In the comments, share a hidden part of yourself you've been afraid to embrace. Your honesty could inspire someone else's first step toward wholeness. Understanding this process is powerful, but how does it transform your life? Let's explore the impact of finding yourself and discover why the path of individuation leads to deeper fulfillment, genuine relationships, and lasting inner peace. Finding yourself through individuation changes everything. First, it brings unshakable self-awareness. When you know your true self, you stop defining yourself by others' expectations. You understand your strengths, accept your flaws, and trust your inner voice, giving you the confidence to live on your own terms. Second, it fuels purpose. By integrating your shadow and unconscious, you uncover what truly matters, whether it's creating art, helping others, or pursuing a dream you've shelved. Have you ever felt the thrill of finally acting on a passion you thought was impractical? This clarity makes every decision feel meaningful, like you're finally living your own life. Third, individuation deepens your relationships. When you're authentic, you attract people who value the real you, not a mask. Imagine friendships or partnerships where you're fully seen, flaws and all. Jung believed authentic living inspires others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of truth and connection. Without individuation, you might stay trapped in a life that feels hollow. You could spend years chasing goals that don't light you up, feeling restless or unfulfilled. When was the last time you realized a goal didn't bring you joy? Self-doubt might creep in, making you question your worth or purpose. Or you might avoid risks, like pursuing a passion, out of fear of failure or judgment. Picture a life where you wake up every day aligned with who you are. How would that change your choices? You might still work a demanding job, but you'll weave in what makes you feel alive. Hobbies that spark your creativity, volunteer work that stirs your compassion, or deep conversations that nourish your soul. This process unlocks your unique potential, letting you contribute to the world in a way only you can. Living authentically isn't just a gift to yourself, it's a gift to everyone around you. By embracing Jung's path, you create a life that's vibrant, purposeful, and deeply your own. In the comments, share how your life would change if you lived as your true self every day. Your vision might ignite someone else's spark. These insights are transformative, but how do you start? Let's dive into practical steps to make individuation real. Starting your journey to find yourself is easier than you think, and Jung's wisdom offers 4 practical steps. First, face your shadow. Reflect on parts of yourself you've hidden, fears, insecurities, or suppressed passions. and acknowledge them without judgment. Try writing down one thing you've been avoiding about yourself. Admitting it is the first step to true freedom. Second, listen to your unconscious. Pay attention to dreams, gut feelings, or sudden moments of clarity. These are messages from your true self. Have you ever woken with a vivid image or idea and wondered what it meant? Keep a journal to track these signals and look for patterns over time. Third, shed your persona. Notice when you act merely to please others, then practice small acts of authenticity, whether it's saying no when you mean no, or sharing a real opinion instead of what's expected. Each honest act builds the courage to show up as you really are. Fourth, take action toward your passions. Start a hobby, explore a long-buried dream, or set a goal that feels true to you. What activity have you postponed because it felt impractical? Taking even one small step fuels your individuation and reminds you what makes you come alive. Let's meet Mia, a 29-year-old nurse from Seattle. She felt trapped in her good girl persona, always putting everyone else's needs first. One day she journaled about a recurring dream of traveling and realized her soul craved adventure. Mia booked a solo trip, rediscovering her love for exploration. By setting boundaries with her demanding job, she carved out time for herself and felt truly alive for the first time in years. Mia's story shows how small steps can lead to big shifts. You don't need to overhaul your life, just pick one step. Could you journal for 5 minutes each morning or decline a commitment that doesn't feel right? These simple actions accumulate into a life aligned with your true self, step by step. Which of these 4 steps feels most doable for you right now, and why? Share your choice in the comments or tell us about a time you felt disconnected from your authentic self. You've got the tools. Now let's wrap up with a challenge. This week, take that one step, face your shadow, listen to your dreams, drop the mask, or pursue a passion, and notice how it shifts your world. Living authentically starts with a single, courageous move. Are you ready to begin? Your journey to find yourself starts now. Here's your challenge. This week, notice one moment when you're not being your true self. Maybe you're hiding a feeling or chasing someone else's approval. Try one step, like journaling about your dreams or saying no to something that doesn't feel right, and see how it shifts your energy. Small steps lead to a life that's truly yours, so start today. Jung's wisdom isn't just about self-discovery, it's about creating a vibrant, authentic life that lights you up. When have you felt most like yourself? What will you do to reconnect with that feeling? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear it. If this video inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for weekly psychology content. Check out our video on exploring Jung's shadow, link below, for more ways to grow. Jung once said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." Finding yourself isn't just about you. It's about bringing your unique light to the world, inspiring others to do the same. Let's build a community of authentic living. Share your goals in the comments. Are you ready to start a life that feels truly yours? This is your moment to take that first step toward individuation. Tell us in the comments if you're ready to embrace your true self and live fully. Let's keep this conversation going and support each other to live with purpose and authenticity.